respect the game.
Welcome back, you guys. It's great to be back with our panel and everything. It's been a blessing that we come on every Thursday, first and third Thursdays. It's been a blessing to get a new person as our guest and everything. I'm getting kind of nervous because I ain't Hey, I'm Coach Ayers, and I want to say thank you for coming into the View of Respect the Game podcast. We got a good show today. I'm gonna pass it around, let everybody say the name and everything.
All righty. Hello, TV land. Coach JJ. Good to be back, as Coach Ayers said. And welcome, Ms. Patterson.
Yes. Hi, I'm Ayanna Patterson. I am a junior this year at UConn, and I just came off winning a national championship.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Man, how do I follow that?
Right.
I drink to that.
Yeah. And I'm just a man sitting next to Ayanna Patterson. No, I'm Coach Bruce Stevens, and I'm excited to be here with the guests that we have today.
Yeah, it's a good, wonderful thing that you on the show tonight, and it's a blessing. We appreciate you coming on, and you are the national champion.
I was gonna say, let's start with that.
Yeah,
Tell us, how does it feel to be a national champion?
Yeah.
Tell us, how does it feel?
It feels good. I mean, just coming from being not playing, but also just seeing all the hard work that my teammates been through and my trials of trying to get back to play with them. But, I mean, it was just a surreal moment to be there at the Final Four and be the last four teams there. I mean, you can't really ask for anything more, just being surrounded by your family and friends, and everyone's family is able to come out to the game, celebrate with everyone. So, I mean, that's special.
Right. So how tough was that for you, knowing, coming from the level that you had played, you played overseas in that 3-on-3 and you won a gold medal,
Yeah.
And you were a McDonald's All-American and then, highly recruited, and then not being able to, be out there with your team.
Yes.
Even though I will say this, because, being from Fort Wayne, we always looking at you.
Yeah.
Man, you were very energetic on the bench. You supportive. You was always there. But I know it's probably kind of a little tough, though.
It was hard. I mean, but going through it with my teammates, I also had a teammate that went through 2 years without playing. She came back, our last game, actually, Butler. And
just had to throw up that one in.
She came back for that game. But, I mean, just going through it, just my teammates keeping me motivated and everything. I still enjoyed the journey in the last 3 years, so it's been really special, but I'm excited for this year, being able to get on the floor and be healthy.
So does that motivate you? Like you said, you had to watch. They won a chip. So now, does that motivate you to get out there? It's going to be your time where you're going to be on that floor? Is that the next big goal?
Yes. The whole thing is just getting out there and being healthy and having fun, because the past 3 years I haven't been healthy. Coming out of high school, I wasn't healthy. So, I mean, it's just going to be – it's an amazing feeling, even just going through summer basketball and just being completely healthy, no issues, staying out of that training room. But
it was kind of hard to see you not being able to play and knowing, like Jay said, where you came from as far as All-American and McDonald's All-American and Gatorade Player of the Year and all the accolades, and we was always waiting on to see when you will get your opportunity to come out. So once again, how did that feel? Like, you got 2 more years, or
I have 3.
3 more years?
I'll probably do 2.
You're a junior academically, but athletically you're...
Academically, I'm a senior.
Oh, okay.
And basketball-wise, I am a redshirt sophomore.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah, I said, get it straight, boy.
Yeah.
I had like a couple more years under my belt.
The good thing is that means we get to see you even more. But here's the question that I have. Since you've been out, you went in. I remember the first year, your freshman year, watching you play. And one thing about you, because I've known you since you were a little tight, you and I had the opportunity to coach you, as you see the picture up there, in track. But you've always been very coachable, and you've done what the coach asked. And I could tell your freshman year. I mean, you went in there and you were just eating up boards.
Yeah.
There were sometimes I was like, shoot it, Yana. But you played defense. You did your role. What freshmen do. But now you got Sarah Strong.
Yes.
Who's probably,
arguably one of the best college players right now.
Oh, definitely. And I don't, everybody says she's a 5. I think she's more of a 4.
Oh, no, she's a 3.
Yeah, let's see. But then you guys just recruit another big?
We did. We just got a transfer from Wisconsin.
Okay. So where does that move you to 2, 3? Where's your position now?
So right now I'm in the 3-4 position. Okay. So playing a little guard, playing forward. And so majority of the time I'll play forward, but we just don't have a lot of 4s. So, I mean... Again,
as you go, doing whatever they ask you to do.
Yeah, so, I mean, honestly, it's whatever position they need me to be on the floor, and a lot of time our offense allows us to play 1 through 5. And, I mean, we play games with 4 guards on the floor.
And then actually, I'm going to piggyback a little bit off with Bruce's his question, and they talked about your accolades. But you at UConn. Yes. Everybody in there got accolades. Yeah. The resumes and credentials.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Take us inside of practice. What does practice look like? You going to get some of the best girls, that's out there.
Yes. It was, I mean, that was kind of a big piece of why I wanted to come to UConn is because, I mean, games, we play in the Big East, and a lot of times people see us blowing out teams in the Big East, but practice is one of our biggest things. And we compete, like most of the time it's games. We trying to get up and down as much as possible, but he brings in some guys that, they're there to kill us every day. And I mean, put us through some work, but I mean, it's just intense and you have to have a great motor and have a lot of effort just in that, because he's not looking for every shot to go in. He's looking to see if you have like the effort and the will and competitive nature that he needs to put out on the floor. So a lot of times we all come in with accolades and we all come in with different things that we've accomplished. But one thing that sets us aside is like, okay, you could do all this in high school. What's your best thing? Because your best thing is what's going to get you to play.
Yeah.
So you went away from the best thing you was doing. That was scoring. And, we just watch you just dominate all the time. And like you say, when you go to a team that everybody dominate, you got to find your role. So how long do you, and this is a hard question, but how long you think it'll be before you try to go to the next level?
So my goal right now is to play this year, and of course I'm draft eligible after this year. Right. So however that looks, but of course I'd rather play 2 years in college just because I never got that opportunity.
So you just want the joy.
I just want the joy that comes with it before it's a business.
Right. Plus it gives you the opportunity to get your master's paid for.
That is true. That is true.
And you said UConn, it ain't a business?
It is a business. It is a business. It is a business.
I mean, so, and kind of touching on what Jay said about UConn being a business, you talked about you guys playing Butler, and my granddaughter was able to go watch that game, and I appreciate you, how you treated them. But she was like, you guys are like superstars, untouchable. Yeah. Someone walks close to you guys and says, hey, no, sorry, you can't go there.
Yeah.
I mean, is it like that even on campus? I mean, all around?
So on campus, it's not as bad, but coming off the season that we just had and everything that circulated around our team, and just us being us, and people just gravitated towards us. Yeah. And all our games are like that. I mean, we go to away games and we have fans waiting outside the bus. Like, I will forever remember we played DePaul this year, and this has never happened. There was crowds of people on both sides of the thing, and they had to barricade both sides, and we had to like come out. They told us not to talk to any fans, and like people followed us all the way to the airport. Wow. Like, it's just like it was crazy, but it's of course like a surreal moment, and just being a part of that team was great.
And you're going through a time where this is great for women's basketball, and then not just for you guys, but everybody is starting to get a piece of the pie, to say. So, and I know you hear this all the time. What was it like playing with Paige buckets.
It was amazing. I mean, I never got to play officially on the floor with her, but we've had many pickup games and we've played off each other really well. I mean, she's just an incredible basketball mind. I mean, her IQ for the game is just special, and it's like no other player I've been around. And she can just make reads on the floor that no one else can see. And she makes a lot of things, a lot of hard things look really easy on TV. And I mean, she knows when to dominate the game, and she knows when to get her teammates involved. She's a like all around player, and she'll do whatever the coach asks. I mean, she's played a little bit in my college career. So
Okay.
So real quick, I'm gonna do this real quick, and then you can jump in. I appreciate the things what you do as far as coming back to Fort Wayne and giving your time to the community. Can you talk about some of your camps that you do here?
So right now, I just had a camp last weekend, and it was in Power Forward. We try to have it every year, and
Third year, right?
This is the third year we did. So we try to have as many kids as possible there and try to educate them on autism awareness, because the camp is based off all the proceeds and everything that I get for the camp all goes to the Indiana Autism Society.
That's good. That's good.
And it's like that cause just is, I mean, special to my family is because my nephew, he has autism. And so just seeing like his day-to-day life, and there's not a lot of activities for him to do, but there's a lot of things that are coming around in California that we should bring to Indiana. So just trying to get a little more presence and known about the cause and trying to get more activities for them to do. So we started like Parents Night Out with the Indiana Autism Society and my foundation. So I mean, it's been really special to see and keep growing.
Please continue, because we love what you're doing. We love what you're doing for the community, and it's good to see a young Black woman, of our community to come and give back like you do, and I think that's a beautiful thing, and we all agree with that, about the things that you have done so far.
Thank you. And to keep it in the same, since he took a left on me, I'm gonna keep it up there. Talk to us about the young lady that you guys kind of adopted on your team. I saw that piece, and that's something special and speaks to where your heart is and all your teammates.
So we have a team. She wasn't our team impact kid, but she became our team impact kid. We usually do every year. We go to the hospital. We visit all the kids in the hospital in Connecticut, and it was just this little girl that just was so vibrant. No matter whatever circumstance she was going through, she was so vibrant and talkative and wanted to know everything about us. And so we just all grew closer, and we got to see her battles, and that's what made us so resilient in times that we had games with 6 people and we're like, there's a little girl on the sideline that wants to play and she can't. So we're going out here to play for her, and we've continued through that. She passed last winter, and so we do games in tribute to her, and she was a big part of our team, just being there. And we're still very close with her family. We go out to dinner with them all the time just because like she really was really close to us, and she found joy in being around us the same way we found joy in being around her.
Yeah, I saw it. Like you said, that was a touching piece, and like you said, the family kind of adopted y'all. But like Mom said, she looked up, y'all was coming over for dinner, talking about hey, coming over. Who, what? So yeah, I mean, it was just awesome. Like you said, it spoke to y'all. I mean, I watched it. I'm up there in tears, laying in my bed. I was like, wow. But then when we talk about you coming back here and you giving back to your community. Right. I'm like, it speaks, it says a lot about you.
And you're at UConn, so you may not, maybe you do or maybe you don't, but Fort Wayne is really behind you. I know people I might talk to are on Facebook, and can you feel the energy from the city? And everybody wants to see you succeed.
Yes.
And so that's why we're kind of excited to see that you're gonna get a chance this year, because I'm still waiting. I've been watching some of the videos of practice. I ain't seen you dunk yet.
Those days might be done.
I
got old knees now.
So, but I mean, can you feel the love and support that that's coming from the city?
Yes, of course. I mean, just the amount of people that are always checking in on me and making sure I'm okay, either that's through my mom or through my dad, or reaching out through me through social media. I mean, people are always checking on me in Fort Wayne, and I love the support. And I mean, every year I get to come back and I do the camp, and it always amazes me that there's like 150 kids there that are just all like, I started playing basketball because I could see older kids playing basketball around my time, and that was special. And just to see how my camp has grown into being as many boys as there is girls, and so that just like touches my heart, because I remember going to camps and you were at the Eric Gordon camp, and I was probably like the only girl there. And but just seeing how the game has grown in different camps, and I want to do a camp just because I've been to that camp.
And then you got to remember, you was sitting on the end of JJ's bench running around.
I was
with some light ups on. You know?
I remember my Paul Hardy days.
Hey, we talked about Paul Harding alumni. Hey, it's a heck of alumni. You guys have grew into excellent young men and women, and we proud of all you guys.
So me and JJ were talking about this earlier today. How many of the UConn, you can go play for UConn, and even though you haven't been able to play as much, still get an opportunity to go to the league. How many of the young women that's in the league now that did you play with at UConn? I just saw today that Aaliyah Edwards got traded.
That was a heartbreaking, but
did you play? Was she there when you?
Hey, tell Bruce do his own research. I done talked about all my questions.
No, but we were talking about Aaliyah Edwards. We didn't know if she was one of them.
I'm saying she was there. She wouldn't listen. I told her the last two players was 2023 outside of Page.
And I thought Aaliyah Edwards was one of them.
So I played with Lou Seneschal. She was drafted. She was drafted by the 5. I played with Dorka.
So you was.
And then Nika, Paige, Aaliyah. I think that's 5.
Is Chin still in the league?
Oh, yeah, and Caitlin. One of my best friends.
I think I saw you at one of their games.
Yep. I try to, whenever one of my teammates is back in town, I try to go support them.
But you was out in L.A., out of the sitting in the front row like Jack Nicholson and
Beyonce, rubbing shoulders. But before he steal this question now, you kind of got like 14 young ladies in the league, and then we know the legends from Tarasi and Sue Bird and them. How often, you mentioned pickup and playing with Paige. How often do they come back and you guys play and you get to play with some of them young ladies?
They come back. They came back actually for his 40th anniversary, so we got to see all of them work out. And they didn't play with us because we were playing that day, but we got to see them all work out and go through the same systems that we went through. And then on top of that, like my freshman year, I remember walking the gym and Tina Charles was in there.
Wow.
And they was like, that's who y'all guarding today. And we was like, wait, hold on. I'm just a freshman. I'm like, I'm guarding Tina Charles. And that was probably like a surreal moment, just being in the gym, and like she went through the same drills that we was going through that made her an All-American and that made her the #1 draft pick. So I mean, it's always really cool when they come back and show us love and come back to their alma mater and just hang out.
And she's still giving people the business.
Oh yeah.
But she's kind of, does she ever come in? I mean, with the fact that she's playing with the Connecticut Sun, she's kind of close to you guys.
She's close to us. So we see a lot of those guys. Anybody that's with the Connecticut Sun, we try to go to games a lot. And then they don't get to come up to campus just because of the season, but we try to go up there and see them, support them as much as possible.
Gotcha. Now you touched on a little bit. You said why you chose UConn, but I know Notre Dame was on the table, and Coach Ivy had just taken over. Hey, it's in your backyard. They was fresh off some national championships. I mean, talk to us a little bit, about that decision that you made.
I mean, when you get on the phone with one of the best coaches to coach college basketball, it's kind of hard to. He's telling you he's keeping it real with you, where other college coaches will sugarcoat it and they'll tell you one thing where they think you'll fit in. Or he's telling you exactly like, you'll fit in here. Let me show you a workout. This is the workouts that we do. This is our system. And he like at the end of one of our conversations, he said that always stuck with me is, as much as we recruit you, you have to recruit us. Like you have to take accountability for everything that you think that you can provide, and you have to look into the university not only through basketball but schools. What programs can you be a part of outside of basketball? So I mean, that was a big thing for me, and I didn't even take a visit until I committed.
Oh, wow.
So I mean, that's how much like the whole program spoke to me, and
Gotcha.
just the family.
Now answer me this: you wasn't intimidated a little bit because Gino is known to be. I mean, like
Right.
Diana and all I'm talking about. They love him, but he's somebody they hated.
Oh,
him.
yeah.
So that didn't bother you.
No, because I feel like he gets the best out of all his players. No matter how he does it, he has a right way. He has a way of doing it, so he brings the best out of everyone.
And you had a personality that can take it. Because
Yeah, you got
for everybody.
And,
So,
plus, and
yeah.
plus you had a mom and dad that
Oh, yeah.
helped you out.
Yeah.
I didn't have it easy.
We cannot forget this
Yeah,
now, you know.
you've been intimidated enough. Huh?
Yeah, that was nothing compared to him.
Right. So, you know, there's a lot of accolades that you have done. Went overseas and played in the USA 3-on-3. And I bet that was an amazing experience because you did a couple of them, didn't you?
So I did just one in Hungary
Okay.
because of COVID, but
Oh, okay.
that was crazy. It was probably the best experience because it was right outside of COVID, and I got to play with which are some of the best college players that are headed off to the league. But just being in that culture and being in a new surrounding, and that was my first time out of the country. So, and that was a lot of our first time out of the country. So we're just like amazed. We're playing 10-minute games, but like everything else is we get to tour everything, get to meet the people. It was just really cool being in another country and playing the sport that I love and being with great people.
Gotcha. Who your favorite WNBA team?
The Fever.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
There you go.
Okay, now hold on. You gonna start something? You gonna make the cameraman mad. 'Cause you like to feed her. Who your favorite player in WNBA?
Paige.
Okay, Paige. Outside of Paige, that's a great.
Outside of Paige, it would have to be Breonna Stewart.
Okay, Bree.
yeah,
That's what
there
I
you
pray. I was
go.
gonna ask you if you ever regarded Bree because hey,
She's
She
so
can go.
multi-dimensional.
Yeah, she can go.
we talk about between her and Asia Wilson. I thought that was the key on the USA team.
Oh, yeah.
There was no answers for them. Two.
No.
You know.
And they were both kind of like alpha.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was good for each other.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. And, you know, the crazy thing, you know, we talk about your injury, but now we're looking at if you want to talk about the WNBA, is how many of the superstars are now coming up injured.
Yeah.
You know, you talk about Brianna, Asia just came back. You know, your other favorite player, Caitlin Clark, you know, she's been injured. So what is it now that you think you may have to do different? Or is there something that you're doing different that you think can make you stay healthy?
It's just taking care of my body and just knowing that I still do treatment. I still do rehab on my knee and on my shoulder just to try to keep my body all the way healthy and to prevent injuries. So I do a lot of like yoga and stretching because now once you get to this level, yes, you have to have muscle, but my first 2 years I was able to be in the weight room and I know how to maintain it. And so now it's all about mobility, stretching to avoid all those injuries.
Because you was reckless as a freshman.
Oh, yeah.
I do remember.
Yeah, I was.
And I mean,
All over the place.
I think you may be like a little smaller now than you
Oh,
were.
yeah.
You went in, you were, you did a lot of weight training. So,
No, I ended up, I really got to focus on just like my body being injured and learning more about your body as a college athlete teaches you so much going into the professional level because if you know more about your body, you know how to take care of it, you know what treatments you need, because a lot of times when you go to professionals, you have to know what you already need in the training room.
Yeah.
You can't just like flat out just be in there and be like, help me. So just to know different things that you need going forward. And our coaching staff always preaches that to us is know your body.
Yeah.
Don't overdo it and don't underdo yourself. So you just got to find that happy medium and do it every day.
So what would you give some advice to our young ladies and young men out in the TV world, in our community, how to get to that level where you are, you know, or just go to another level?
Yes. I would say just from the athletic standpoint is just stay doing your sport. But also I would say get outside of your sport. I ran track for years with Coach Bruce. I ran track for years. My parents never allowed me to be a one-dimensional athlete. And I would say for kids is just be a kid. And when you figure out a sport that speaks to you, then go forward with that, but keep the same motor mentality and everything that comes with being from Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
But then just keep working hard and you'll get to the next level. You work hard, stay on your books. I mean, that's all I kind of did.
Yeah.
Stay out of trouble.
I got you. Look, you a college athlete, and we never touched on. Talk to us about NIL. You talked about you stay, you love the college experience, but your college experience is a little different than
Right.
other people's
Everybody
college
else.
experience. So talk to folks a little bit about the NIL.
The NIL is a whole new world just for college basketball because now it's kind of like pay for play. Like we treat it like professionals. I mean, our coaching staff will tell us every day, and they'll be like, okay, I might offer you this much money, but you have to be able to provide for the team what I think you can provide. And if you're not doing your job, same thing in the real world, that's coming out of your pocket. You're not doing your job. So I mean, it treats us very well. I mean, it makes a lot of my teammates do good with their NIL, and we try to always give back in our community, give back to people in our program, whether that's managers, GAs. And just because they do a lot of the grunt work for us. And so being able to help them out and help them out with their college fees and be there for them is our biggest thing because they do everything for us. But
that's good.
From a standpoint of NIL, I mean, we've had collectives, we've done different activities, different things, and different brands have reached out to do things. So, I mean, it's just a whole new world for a college athlete because you're also balancing school, basketball, and endorsements.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of us do have a lot going on with that, and it does make it a lot more hectic from other college players that are at different universities.
So do you have a financial advisor or?
Yes.
You know,
so I have to I have an agency, I have a financial advisor, but just being in that realm of everything and having someone that is in charge of, okay, you have this appearance to make, I'm gonna be here for this appearance, and it makes it so much easier.
Gotcha. So Paige probably was the biggest earner, right?
Oh yeah.
Tell us about some of the gifts. What did she ever do for the team? Tell us, because I know Clayton Clark took her team. They rented a yacht. They were sometimes. You know, I know Angel Clark, Angela Reese, excuse me, had bought everybody Louis bags, including the coaches. Tell us, what did Paige ever do anything?
So my freshman year, she was signed with StockX, and she brought us all for Christmas whatever shoe we wanted from there, and but it was like gifts. Like she would try to figure out what we liked and would get us that.
Personal.
But she's a tremendous teammate, so whatever she gets, she tries to make sure we get. Like we did. She took us to Sizzle, the concert. We got to see Mary J. Blige. Those were she had no, she was just like, hey, you guys want to go? I got tickets. And we were just like, okay, sure. We got to meet Mary J. That was probably the coolest experience that we've had.
Wow.
As far as her just gifting us and just being a great teammate.
And then it was nice to see all you guys, the ones that wasn't seniors or that wasn't part of the draft, at the draft. And you was clean.
Thank you.
I tried. So talk to us about that, because everybody up there was clean.
Right.
Who everybody hair was done. Y'all we hoop, but hey, that's how we get out.
Yeah, you have to.
I think I can wear that suit you had on too.
You sure? That was But we try to make appearances for our teammates, past players that played with us, because a lot of us now are upperclassmen, and we play with a lot of the professionals now. So being there at the draft was really cool, and I mean, we had 3 people drafted, so that was pretty special. And I mean, just being there and surrounded.
After party.
I mean, draft parties were fun. I mean,
she was trying to get around.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, how can somebody reach out to you as a fan? You know, as a young lady, how can they reach out and get in contact with you?
I'm always available in my Instagram DMs. That's probably the easiest way to reach me, or that's probably the easiest way to reach me, because I mean, unless you go through my parents or anything like that, or other people, I mean, they're always open to reach out, and I'm always there to give support and to lend them a piece of advice that that I've learned over my
Oh
years.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm always open to questions, always open to anything that anyone needs.
Yeah.
All right, we appreciate that.
Before we close out, I want to go around the room and
You can
make
start
sure
with the mouth
everybody
of the South. Go ahead and start with the mouth of the South first.
The mouth of the South.
He's gonna give us another 10 minutes.
Yeah. You know, this was
Yeah.
I mean, this was so exciting for me and somewhat emotional because I've known her since she was so young. And I just keep looking at that picture behind there when I coached him in track, and I remember when she came out for track, I was like, this girl ain't gonna do nothing in track. And then all of a sudden she ran. I told her dad, hey, get rid of them light ups, go get her some spikes. This girl can go. And I know the first time I made her run a 400, I stood on the 300 and she came around the curve crying. I said, ain't no crying in the track and you ain't quitting, so you might as well run it. But, and ever since then, I've just been proud to see what you have done. And thanks for coming in. This has been fun.
Yeah.
No, thank you guys for having me. I had fun. First podcast.
Your first podcast.
Yeah.
This is.
All right.
Won't be your last.
Right.
I was gonna say, definitely not. But yeah, it has been an honor and pleasure to have you on. Always like what Bruce says, we love watching. I ain't gonna say young athletes, like you said. We watch you literally grow up.
Right.
I made a joke. I change your diapers, but to watch and see what you become. But I mean, at the end of the day, Charles Barkley, you say I'm not a role model. You are a role model.
Yeah, that's good.
You wear it well. You carry yourself well. I mean, you handle your stuff in the classroom, on the court, and in your community. What more else is there to say? So it's definitely been a pleasure.
Yeah.
She says she's leaving on the 24th. Is she gonna be a part on the 23rd?
We hope so.
I'm probably gonna get put to work that day.
We're counting on her.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's one of our cart drivers at the concert of the park. So if you park to a long distance, she's gonna pick you up.
Yeah. I just want to say, as everybody on the panel is saying, we watch you grow up. We done seen you accomplish so many levels of accomplishment, man, from Memorial Park to Homestead, to now Connecticut, UConn, and it's just a blessing and an honor to be sitting here watching you gleam and glow. You got a glow about yourself.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate you coming on and really uplifting us with your presence.
Thank you.
And let's not forget, before we leave, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Respect the Game.
All right, I was gonna say, Les, you gonna get a shout out August 23rd. We've got the sports consortium going to be going on at Indiana Tech, 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock. All kind of athletes going to be in town. We got flyers out there on Facebook. Like I said, we may be able to get her away from the concert, have Ayanna come over and speak. But we've got, Transic professional football player, Tracy Foster, Al Gooden may be in town. We got professional baseball players, wrestlers. So everybody from A to Z sports got some breakout sessions. So if you're a young and up and coming athlete, make sure you get signed up, get registered. I know we checked this morning, it's about 120 people that had already signed up. Yeah. So we want to see that number grow. We want to get it to about 500 people. So come on out, support us, and we'll see you. Back at you, sir.
And once again, as we leave out, always protect your mind.